Merry Christmas, everyone, and a fun matchup as these two teams face off for the very first time this season.
Christmas Day game is always a sense of pride, and it's super fun.
Grab that, put it under your Christmas tree. Curry to the basket, and a foul. Back to James. Puts up the three. Bang!
It brings out another level of intensity and excitement.
We keep doing this, bro. We keep doing it.
Welcome back to the NBA Today Christmas Special, presented by ESPN Bet Sportsbook.
For the first time, 3 stars, 1 interview. But before you hear from Steph, LeBron, and KD, let's go in the bonus, starting with one of the best rivalries in NBA history, because tomorrow, LeBron and Steph, they'll face off for the 53rd time across the regular season, the playoffs, and the play-in. Steph's won 29 of the first 52 games and 3 of their 5 playoff series. And then another legend playing on Christmas this year as well, Kevin Durant, he scored the 4th most points on the holiday, trailing only LeBron, Kobe, and Oscar Robertson. He's also made the 3rd most three-pointers on Christmas and the 5th most free throws for anyone who's counting. And these 3, they are playing on Christmas Day for their respective teams. But this summer, for the very first time in a non-All-Star game, we know, they teamed up for Team USA, and they brought back gold at the Paris Olympics. Now, they reflected on their legacies with an exclusive conversation. Oh, yes, all 3 of them together for one interview. Here is NBA OGs.
Where I'm at?
It's okay. You're right, my left.
We got a title, NBA OGs, take 1.
We all have an experience of either watching each other play and knowing each other when we first met to now. And like that evolution is just so dope to watch because you truly understand what it takes to be great at this level. So that respect is always there.
I think we've cemented ourselves when it comes to the game of basketball and what we do. But I think the admiration comes from the longevity, to be able to wake up every single day and still have the drive to want to be great.
You see these guys grind up to be who they are right now, and the stamina that you had to still be in the league for 20 years, what's that?
16,
yeah. But to still get up to go to the gym at 6 a.m., to still want to put up 1,000 shots every day, but to keep that joy and love for the game first is what's keeping all of us going. And that shines bright every time you see them step on the floor.
If you could robotically make the perfect NBA player,
Give me KD's pull-up hezzy left. For sure.
Probably with Steph, I would say the quick twitch on a jump shot.
Curry, quick release, got it.
I'm gonna take LeBron's just IQ.
If he just picks it up, I'm not just gonna get back and contest late on the 3.
Being able to control the tempo and the flow of a game single-handedly is insane.
who will be the next generation of stars to carry that torch?
I don't even look at it as like giving up the mantle or anything like that. We definitely are like fans of like the guys that's coming up in the ranks and just doing great things. We hope that we just have inspired them to, when we decide that we're done, that they can keep this beautiful game going.
We at the point of our careers where guys that were kids when we were first coming in, now they're grown-ups, and you see that full circle, and we still here with them. Son playing on the same team, Ant was 12, 13 years old when he seen me play for the first time.
Every year it's like some new style, some new, young energy coming through that challenges you. But then also knowing like, we know it's not gonna be around forever. So I feel like it gives you perspective on enjoying the game now and to enjoy every minute of it.
What a treat. 3 legends who have undoubtedly defined, I would say, this generation of basketball altogether. And whether you think it's LeBron, it's Steph, or Kevin Durant, who's the face of the NBA, they all have a valid argument, but they also have all acknowledged in different ways that they are nearing the end of their career. So the question is, who's got next, Danny? Who's the next face?
If I had to put my money on it,
yeah,
I would go with Anthony Edwards. It's a young kid that's looked up to Kevin Durant and all these guys, and he's played with them this past summer. He's made a name for himself. He's personable. The fans love him. He talks in the media. The interviews are funny. Everybody loves him, and he plays all sports. And, Minnesota had a great run last year. I know they're struggling. They're trying to figure it out. But this young kid is a superstar, and everybody's looking at him to be the next face of the league.
I'm not just going to go with one guy. I love Anthony Edwards as a pick, but Victor Wembanyama, I think he's someone you think about around the league. You need a level of focus, a level of drive. Like, there's no other distraction with him. He's so locked in on the game. So I look at him. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, I think he has to be on that list the way he's propelled in his career. Luka Doncic, Jason Tatum as well. Those are just some of the names that I look at as far as being faces of this league.
But isn't it defined? All of those guys are candidates. Isn't it defined ultimately by championships?
By championships.
Right? When you're talking about Steph Curry, sure, it was his three-point shooting, but when he won, and then there was the 73-win season, isn't it kind of come down to, Danny, okay, if there's a team, if it's the Boston Celtics that wins 3 of the next 5, then Jason
Both
Tatum.
him and Jaylen Brown.
Right.
I would like to think so, but unfortunately in this world, you get punished for having a really great team. And Jason Tatum's been overlooked a lot because of that, because he has so much help. I think people are looking at Luka, Jokic, and Edwards because they're carrying more of the load and don't have as good as a team. So if they win, they're giving more credit than a guy like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. So
Victor does have a great case, though, because every time he steps on the floor, he does something that we have literally never seen before, and I expect Christmas to be no different.